Hello everybody and welcome to another chatty long play where you can just get comfy, get a hot drink and study or fall asleep or just relax. For today we're making a very snowy, wintry and festive vibes kind of long play. So Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. I'm definitely saying that way too early, but oh, I'm seeing an igloo already. Okay, we definitely want to go over there. We need to chop some wood though. So there's some trees over here. I'm going to try to mostly stay in the snowy biomes. This is just vanilla Minecraft though, so there is all the regular like plains and forests and everything as well, but we're spawning into a seed with a snowy biome to start with. And we're going to build up kind of a cutesy, I'm thinking cottage or cabin, like kind of a log cabin with a little bit of a Christmas vibe to it, I suppose. What am I hearing? There's an animal somewhere. Oh, it's you. Hello. Do you have a baby with you or you seem to be okay? Hi, my guy. We've got the polar bears. We're going to have to be careful around them though because they are aggressive if they have a baby. Although actually, I'm playing in peaceful mode, so I'm guessing they're just not aggressive at all. So that'll be nice. And just trying to get some saplings here while we are nearby spruce, because we are just going to kind of go around having a little look at our surroundings, and we might not stay in the spruce biome because we're kind of on the edge of a spruce forest right now, but I want to go over to that igloo as well and just see what's happening over there. So okay, we got one sapling from that whole thing and I can't reach that. Okay, don't worry. Let's go over here though, or should we perhaps see if we can get some stone? Maybe before we go to the igloo. I don't see any stone. Maybe there'll be stone in this direction anyway. We've got the new firefly bushes. I need to stop saying that things are new, to be honest, because they're not that new anymore. Oh, and also I'm wearing my Christmas skin. Isn't it cute? I made this skin last year for a video. It was actually a video with Drift that I did. A cute little bunny. We just did a cute little like wheel spin decides our house in Minecraft. I don't know. It was like Christmas themed houses. It was very fun. But I'm looking forward to building up another kind of Christmassy house today. Get a little bit more in the festive spirit because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I feel like people say this every single year and I definitely feel it more and more every year. But Christmas just came so fast and I'm not sure if I'm in the Christmassy spirit yet, but I'm hoping to get myself there. Okay, so we've got a bed that could be good to take. Do we have... Oh, yes, we have the trapdoor. Okay. Not that we're going to be curing any zombie villagers, but there might be something nice down here for us. There's some food. Wait, we don't need food. There's some coal. And we've got this villager, and then we have... Oh, no zombie because we're in peaceful mode, of course. Well, I suppose we could just free you, although I don't even have a pickaxe to break the bars with, so I suppose we won't do that. Got a little weakness potion and a cauldron. Okay, well, we'll just leave him there. Goodbye, buddy. He looks happy enough in his igloo, since he doesn't have a zombie to be there freaking him out. Okay, but we found a crafting table, so we don't have to make one. And we'll just make a couple of tools. Should we just make a pickaxe? And then go straight for stone, I guess. So we'll just kind of punch the crafting table. And there we go. And let's have a little look. Well, there's a big cave hole thing over there. But I'd kind of like to move away from the plains and go kind of more into the snowy biomes. Oh, hello cave. I'm saying the word kind of a lot. And there's some coal. Some days I really notice just all those little filler words that I say all the time. I don't know how much you've all noticed, but my filler words and sentences, aside from I feel like everyone says sometimes, but my filler words are definitely like and kind of. Ooh, there's some cool icy spikes over there as well. Kind of mountainous peaks. Oh, there's a squid under the ice. Are you okay, Mr. Squid? Probably. Looks cold under there though. But yeah, we've got our Christmas skin. I need to start kind of getting festive in real life as well, because I think that definitely contributes to whether you feel the festivities or not. And I don't have my tree up yet, which I'd usually do that around this time, kind of late November. And I haven't really started Christmas shopping yet either. So that's definitely, oh look, another bunny, black and white one. So I need to get going with Christmas shopping. I know some people do it super late. I like to do it really early because living in New Zealand, some things are not within the, like some items that you want to buy online are outside of the country, and it can take quite a while to ship here. So I definitely like to have the option of buying things not within New Zealand. But also this year I've been kind of putting it off a little bit just because, especially for my partner, I just have no idea what to get him and he's not giving me any ideas. So if you have any ideas for what to get a man in his 30s, let me know. Because I don't know. I've got him a couple of things, which I won't say here just in case he's listening, but I still need to get some more gifts, and then I need to get some stuff for my mum and her partner, and I have a friend who we usually do a little gift exchange to. I'm just looking over here and I'm like, we could build here. Like, this is flat with a nice kind of backdrop of a mountain behind it, and we've got all of the trees next to us as well, which could be kind of cute. Another polar bear. So maybe we should set up here. We definitely need to make some more tools though, like a stone axe and a pickaxe. We're gonna need some more stone for that. Where's some more stone? Oh, here's a hole. Has it got lava in it? Yes, it does. It's okay. It's a bit of a crevasse. Or ravine, I think would be a more normal word for it. Hopefully editing this video as well will get me into the Christmas spirit, because I'll be able to pick kind of Christmassy and wintry songs for it. As far as winter vibes, I really like the Stardew Valley soundtrack, the winter songs from that, like Nocturne of Ice, and I don't remember what the other ones are called, but it's a good time. I know that for the Stardew Valley fans, the Symphony of Seasons is touring again at the moment, which is, if you don't know, the soundtrack from Stardew Valley. They do live orchestras of it and do world tours, so you can go hear all the music live. And I'm not going this time, but I did go to the first world tour that they did, and it was so nice. It was such a nice, relaxing time. I loved it. I loved the soundtrack so much. It's really the only game music I use in my videos, because I'm too scared to use Animal Crossing and some other games that I would really like to use the soundtrack to in my Minecraft videos. But the Stardew Valley one, I know that ConcernedApe, the creator, he is so chill with people using his music in the background of videos here and there. I actually asked him a long time ago. I DM'd him on Twitter and I was like, can I use your music for the background of my Minecraft videos? Because I don't want to be copyright claimed. And he was like, yeah, sure. Have fun. Go for it. So I feel a lot better about that. But I know that if you use Animal Crossing music, for example, Nintendo can come get you if they want to. They can copyright claim, and sometimes I think they do. I don't know, honestly. I just know that it's a risk technically to use any soundtrack from games that you don't own, that you don't have like copyright rights to, which is why I have an Epidemic Sound subscription to use a lot of copyright free music. Oh, can I reach this? I'm definitely not leaving this tree floating because it's right by where we're going to build our base. But this is a really painful way to go about it though. Oh, we got the last log, thankfully. There's lots of cows everywhere. I love these cold cows. They're so cute. But okay, what are we doing from here? It's nearly the end of the day. We've got ourselves a little bed. We've got ourselves enough coal for a couple of initial torches, so we could go caving. I really don't need these carpets yet. Maybe not ever. So I guess we do need to go underground because we want a bunch of iron and some better tools and things as well. Just to kind of give ourselves the best start and be able to collect resources. Hello. I feel I'm being watched. It's like that phobia of being watched by a duck. I never remember what that's called, but there should be one of being watched by cows for this situation. Somewhere there is a cow staring at me. It's right here. Hello. Alright, well I guess we could just straight up go for it and get underground then. I know there's some, I've actually had a little look at the seed on Chunkbase, the website where you can look at seeds, so I know that I'll be able to get the supplies that I need because I want a couple of slightly more random supplies other than just the basic spruce or oak wood. The main thing I want is warped wood for the roof. Oh, this is cool. This goes all the way down to deep slate level, and then there's even a mine shaft. So I kind of want to get down here. Unfortunately, it'd be good if we could water bucket down, but I don't have any iron. Here we go. Any iron for a water bucket, I was going to say. Oh, we definitely want a torch in our hand, just so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But here we go. We'll be able to make a water bucket. It actually looks like... Do we have some streams of water? No. Where did I see that? Oh, way over there. Yeah, okay, we definitely want a water bucket. Oh, I was gonna stand right there, but I guess I'll just use this. Oh, there's such a chance of falling and just dying, which is not so relaxing. But if you like to watch long plays on the regular, I'm very curious. Let me know if you watch them in order to fall asleep. I know that some people definitely do that. What am I doing up here? Oh yeah, I need to smelt the iron. But do you watch them to fall asleep or to study to, or do you play Minecraft while the long play is playing? Because I know that that's a good use for them as well. Sometimes I do that. Have long plays on while I'm grinding Minecraft when I don't need to actually be filming or anything. It's kind of nice to have the company, so if you haven't done that, I would definitely recommend it if you play Minecraft and you usually just sort of sit in silence. It's really nice to have a long play on. It sort of feels like you're playing Minecraft with a friend, just vibing next to you, playing the same game or the same world even. Alright, we got iron number 1, acquire hardware, let's go. And iron number 2, and we just need 1 more. I'm using complementary reimagined shaders today, which is a bit different from my usual BSL, but also I have both options, like all my shader settings for both, available for my YouTube members now, so if anyone's a member, you can get my exact settings. Well, that's kind of weird. Just a one block of water. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Don't even worry. It's fine. Everything's fine. But now we can go water bucket down the hole. Is it down here? Wait, where was the hole? It's not the hole. We're in the wrong... Where is the hole? Is it over here? Ah yes, there we go. That's the giant scary hole. Luckily we're in peaceful mode, so no mobs today. Not for us. Oh. Actually, that was a few blocks lower down than I thought. I think my depth perception is a little bit interesting. Gonna take the water with us for sure and just kind of ride the water down. This is awkward. I shouldn't go into third person because I did that in a long play once not very long ago and I left the water stream and just died. Did I die? I think I died. It was not great. I had to go get all my stuff again. Oh, this is very slow though. It is tempting to just jump out of it. But I can't tell if I can do that safely. Oh, I should just go like this. Of course. Alright, let's get a little bit more stone. And then we'll start getting some iron. And I also want, ideally, diamonds, honestly. Diamond tools would be very good. And also, oh, we're going down here. Okay, we're already at deep slate level, so there's that. Why is it so... Oh, it's like the sun rays are coming right in. I was like, why does it look so glary? Oh, we've got tough. Oh, there's diamonds already. Okay, I guess we'll go straight. Oh, there's some over here too. Wait, no, there's not. I saw this glint of blue and I thought there were diamonds next to the iron, but it is glowing. All right, we are going to need... Oh, we've got 1 coal on us. We are going to need to smelt some iron in order to get an iron pickaxe in order to mine the diamonds. This caving hole is so convenient though, what the heck? Just go straight down to diamond level. Wish it was always that easy. Or do I? Sometimes it's kind of nice to have to work for things, but I'm happy that this is here today. And we want enough iron, not just for tools, but also for a bunch of lanterns, because they do be nice to decorate with. We do love a good lantern. Oh, diamonds. Okay, we need to get this iron smelted up. Alright, we'll need another crafting table. And another furnace, and we'll see how much we can smelt with 1 piece of coal. Hopefully enough for a pickaxe. But how is everybody doing? I'm trying to think of what I've even been up to or what I have or haven't shared with you all since the last long play, so I definitely might end up just repeating myself, but also I haven't been up to much. Although yesterday I went to see Wicked for Good, the second part of the Wicked movie, and that was really fun. I really like... Oh my gosh, why did I make a bucket? My brain is on buckets and now we don't have coal. Okay, that's just so perfect. Oh, I can't talk about other things while crafting that. It's just not, it's not good. Okay, we're going to talk about Wicked later, not right now. Right now I need to get coal somehow. Oh, why am I like this? Or some sort of fuel. I guess we could use logs. We have a couple of logs. Here we go. That might do it, hopefully. We just need enough for 2 more iron because we've got 1 here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Focus. We're making an iron pickaxe. Pickaxe, pickaxe, pickaxe. Not another bucket. Please. I'm not even going to need this at all. So silly. Here we go. Pickaxe. So we need the sticks. And then the iron. Oh wow, good job, Brooke. You did it. And then from here, I guess we can just mine some diamonds. Should I leave? I'll just leave that to keep going then. Where did those diamonds go though? Or maybe I won't leave it if the diamonds are not super close. Okay, I don't see them. I'm not leaving that here. I'll just forget about it if I do, or I'll lose it because I'm directionally challenged. Is anybody else? I think this is a common problem, but people feel directionally challenged in Minecraft and don't understand how to use coords and things either. I mean, I know how to use coords, but sometimes it's just confusing. Like you think you've looked at the coords and you think you're going the right way, and then you realize you just overshot or actually completely went the other way. Oh my gosh, look at that. Our first diamond is actually a hidden one. Amazing. There's just 2 of them. Oh, oh, there's another one. It's a stone diamond. I feel like that's quite rare maybe. We must be right around level 0. Okay. Do we think that's all for the diamonds in this cluster? I think so. But we got our first 4, which is not too bad. That's enough for a diamond pick. Alright. Let's just keep wandering around. Maybe now I can talk about the Wicked movie. So first of all, the first movie, I loved it a lot. And I'd seen the musical before. I actually saw the musical, like the live show, only about a year ago, or just over a year ago, a little bit before the first movie came out. So it was nice to finally be able to see that live before the movie actually came out. But I thought the first movie was so good. One of my favourite movies I've ever seen in the theatres, probably. All the songs are so fun. I loved The Wizard and I was crying a lot throughout the movie. I think I cried in The Wizard and I, which is kind of a happy song, so it's sort of funny, but also obviously Defying Gravity. And I also really like the fun songs like Dancing Through Life and What Is This Feeling? And then part 2, the main song I was looking forward to was No Good Deed. And oh my gosh, that was definitely the highlight of the movie for me. That song is just so epic and so good. I did feel like they had a lot of, I won't spoil anything if you haven't seen part 2, but I did feel like they had some kind of filler songs, which they definitely did because they made a couple of original songs just for the movie. And it felt like they kind of didn't need to be there, but they were there to bulk out the movie, I guess, because otherwise Act 2 is just not nearly as long as Act 1, so that's fine. But I had a great time. It was a great movie. And also at the start, when they show the trailers before the movie, every trailer was a banger. I was like, oh, I want to go see that, and I want to go see that. So I think I'm going to be going to the movies a bit, which is good because there's been a bit of a drought. I haven't been to the movies in a long time, or like felt the need to go. Oh, here's some more diamonds, or at least one. Oh, here's a couple. But they showed the trailer for the new Avatar movie coming out, and I'm really excited about that. And then they showed there's like a Zootopia 2 movie, and I loved Zootopia, the first one, when it came out. So if the second one is meant to be good, like if it does well critically and people like it and stuff, then I'll definitely go to that. I love seeing an animated movie at the movie theatre as well because, oh, we're in water. Okay, I can't be bothered with that iron. I also want to make sure that I don't get completely lost. Like, is the big cave back over here? I don't know what direction we came from, so... Did we come from this way? Oh, no, we didn't. I'll take this redstone though. I'm thinking of using it for windows for redstone lamps. So we'll see. Yeah, but I love seeing a good animated movie at the movies sometimes, just because animation really can be very pretty and shines on the big screen. And same with seeing musicals, obviously, just because the music with the good audio and everything. I don't think I came from this direction, did I? Hey, there's some coal though. Could definitely do with more coal. And then the other trailer that they showed was for Project Hail Mary, which I'm so excited about because I read the book. I know I've talked about the book in a long play before, but oh my gosh, it was so good. If anybody's looking for a fun sci-fi novel to read, that's really just like good entertainment, fast-paced, kind of wholesome, like it's so good, and I would really recommend it before seeing the movie, I think, because it's always nice to read the book first and not have the spoilers. Also, I saw on YouTube, I haven't watched it yet, but a trailer for the new Hunger Games movie just dropped, the Sunrise on the Reaping one, and I really need to read that book, man. I know that people have been talking about it and that it's meant to be really good. I haven't even read the, oh, what was the other prequel, the one about snow? I haven't read that yet either, and I want to, so it's definitely on the reading list. Alright, we're coming back down this way though, and Let's get some more redstone, but I wanted to find my way out, or not to leave yet, but just to get back to that big main cave so I don't get completely lost. Wait, the redstone isn't collecting, is it? With that pickaxe. Oh my gosh, what a sound. Alright, I hate that sound. I'm gonna have to make that quieter for you guys so that if you're trying to relax, because that won't be a nice relaxing sound at all. That was really loud in my ears. Alright, did we come from over? Yeah, we need to cross over there again. Oh, unless we came from this way? Man, I don't know. So easily lost, especially when I'm not focusing much or paying attention. Oh, here we go. Okay. Just don't leave the big cave, bro, and everything will be fine. We're just staying in the big cave forever. Just having a little scan around to see if there's any more diamonds. How much do we need? So we've got 30 iron and 11 diamonds so far. And honestly, 11 diamonds is probably enough diamonds. Is 30 iron enough for all the torches and things we want? I don't know. Don't know. Where does all this go? This little, what do you call it? Alright, we've got this little mine shaft. Again, if we explore the mine shaft, we'll probably get lost, but also, how do you say no to a mine shaft when there's not even going to be any mobs? It's kind of always going to be a good time. Ooh, yeah, we're going to get so lost in this if we do this. Do we need string for anything? Probably not. Right, there's not a lot over here. Oh, there's one of those iron blocks. This, the block of beans. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Alright, well that gives us a bit of iron. 9 iron. And I've already lost my way, so I don't think we came from here, did we? I think it was in this direct, or like over here somewhere, but I don't know if we can get to that from here. Like somewhere over this way. I forgot as well that we can make copper tools and copper armor too. Have we made any armor? No. I don't know why I thought we had. I feel like the kind of way to play the game at the moment is when you start is to try get iron tools but copper armor, because iron armor really takes quite a lot of iron. But at least copper armor is something. It's better than leather. Not that leather armor is even really easy to get at the start of the game either. Here we go. It looks like it's daytime. And yeah, I think we've got about everything we'll need. We've got plenty of iron. We might need some more coal, to be honest. I don't know where we're going to get that. Should we try get it out in the open more? Or should we stay in the caves? Because coal doesn't seem to be at deep slate level very often. I feel like we have to go up a little bit higher. We'll get a little more copper. I went on a very nice big walk yesterday. I think it was about an hour and a half or a bit longer, and it was up kind of up the side of a mountain and back. I wouldn't say it was directly up a mountain. That sounds kind of intense, but it was sort of winding and zigzagging up so that there's some parts where you're going uphill and some parts where it feels a little bit more flat. Oh, diamonds over there too. Can we get over there easily? Yes. But it was so nice, honestly. It's a walk that I'd done before, but years ago, a couple of times. And it always really took me out when I used to do it because I guess I'm just not used to walking uphill. I'm more used to just walking on the flat every day, so my legs would get really sore, and then you have to come back down the hill for the second part of the walk, and my legs would always feel kind of like jelly. And I handled the walk so much better this time, and I think it's because I do a workout routine now, and it includes like leg stuff like squats, and it's just a really small minimal routine. But it definitely made a difference on that walk, or something did, because that walk was not as difficult for me this time around. So I kind of want to do it more often. It was very like hot and sweaty still though, because it's nearly summer here. So walking up a big mountain in that weather can be kind of intense, but it was nice. Oh, there's more diamonds over there. I want those too. And I think that day we got about 15k steps in, which is a good amount. It was on a weekend day. I don't really have time for that kind of thing on a lot of... Wait, did I say weekend or weekday? It was on a weekend. I don't have time for that on weekdays a lot. I'm losing my mind. Okay, how are we going to get back up there? Hold on. Oh, I just saw a bat die. I just needed to itch my nose. But that was an unfortunate situation. Do we just try to water bucket up the whole way, or do we try to... I don't want to use deep slate for anything, I don't think. So we could just make our way up there. Although, you know what I do kind of want? I want some stone, not as cobble. We're going to have to smelt it, which again, we're going to need more coal. So we'll see if we can find that somewhere. Maybe it'll just be somewhere exposed, since it's not going to be in this cave, I don't think. And we're going to have to go up a bit higher to get more stone as well. I mean, there's stone over there. There's a bit of coal. Do we just pillar our way up and kind of go for it? But yeah, it was nice to go on a little bushwalk. I took the dog and she really enjoys it. She definitely has a different mood or energy to her when we're on a kind of bush trail as opposed to just walking her around the streets. Sometimes walking her on the street is kind of an annoying experience because she really just likes to sniff every single tree and everything and mark her territory, which is fine. It's a dog walk and we will stop for the dog to do whatever the dog wants to do on dog walks. But she kind of gets more on a mission when we're on a bush trail, and she'll just like not stop as much and happily just trot along the whole time. And she listens a bit more as well, so you can let her off leash a little bit sometimes. Depends. I wouldn't let her off leash on a wide trail because she really does just want to wander off sometimes, but on a narrow trail where she can just stay behind you, it works a bit better. She's a greyhound and they're not really known for... I would say they're not really known for listening when they don't feel like listening to you. I don't really know where I'm aiming for here. There was coal over here. Wait, that's not coal. Okay, don't worry. We're just gonna pillar back down again, I guess. I was trying to collect some of the stone, which we can do. But yeah, she's more well behaved sometimes, as though she's really thinking that her pack is out together on some sort of mission and she's just focused on the mission of getting from A to B. But greyhounds definitely have a mind of their own. They're not always eager to please, or at least mine isn't, and I've heard that about others as well. And they also have a very big prey drive, so if they see something that they want to chase, they're not going to listen to you when you say no. They're just going to be off. sometimes. And again, it depends on the dog, and some greyhounds have less prey drive than others. I do have a cat, so when you get a ex-racing greyhound, they assess them before you adopt, and they have greyhounds that they deem as suitable for living with cats or trainable to be able to live with cats, and ones that are just not trainable in their opinion. And so they assess the greyhounds with a cat. Like, they'll put the dogs on a leash and bring it into a room with a cat, I suppose, and I think they do it with treats or like things like that are very high value, like meat. And if they can get the dog to focus on the treats every now and then a little more than they will focus on the cat, then they assess the dog as trainable to live with a cat, because it means that not that they're already trained, but that as its new owner, you'll be able to train it because you can get it to look at you if you have a piece of chicken in your hand. It's not like that obsessed with the cat that it won't look away from the cat in order to focus on the chicken or whatever it is. And so for our dog, she was assessed as cat trainable. So we got her, and she definitely still had a big prey drive, and she was very obsessed with just staring at the cat. But we did everything that you're supposed to do to train a dog to leave the cat alone and like focus on you when you're in the room and not focus on the cat. So we had kind of bursts of bringing the dog into the room that the cat was in, and she would be leashed and muzzled, and then we'd have like her favorite treats, which did tend to be just raw meat. And we would reward her with pieces of meat every time she looked at us when we said her name. Oh, another bat dying. So sad. And so eventually she sort of gets the idea into her head that when the cat is around, you look at the humans and they give you treats. And she associates the cat, well, not anymore now, she's just completely neutral on the cat, but when we were training her, the association is we bring her into the room with the cat and she goes, oh, nice, this is meat time, I just have to look at my owners instead of the cat and I get meat. So that's what we did. And they end up just kind of learning to ignore the cat more and more, because they're focused on you instead and they're aware that they need to look at you. And that training took about a month of daily sessions. Obviously at first the daily sessions are more intense, and then after a while it was at the point where we could leave her in a crate in the room for hours with the cat just chilling in the room, and she wouldn't be obsessing over the cat anymore. And then it gets to the point where you can take off the muzzle, and eventually you can take off the leash and just have them in the same room together, but with you sort of actively supervising or feeding the dog treats all the time off leash while the cat's just there. And then you kind of get to the point where they can just hang out together. And we did that training years ago. So now the cat and the dog are just completely fine together. Like, I can leave them in the room together, and I do all the time. But what I didn't realize, this is such a tangent, by the way, just talking about training greyhounds. I hope that nobody minds. Let me know if you like the random yaps or not. Oh. Do we have a bed? We do, but we left it out here somewhere. It's over there. Wait, I thought we had a bed over there. I don't see the bed over there. Did we leave the bed somewhere weird? Ah, okay. We're gonna need to get another bed then. And I haven't seen any sheep. We got the last bed from an igloo, so we can't get any more from there. What happened to the bed? Did I not pick it up? Oh, there it is. I just didn't see it from a distance. Okay. I like how the red really suits the Christmas energy too. And it matches our clothes. Alright, here we go. Rise and shine. And I definitely want to collect more stone. Shall we smelt a little bit of this? But yeah, I'd like to make some of our building out of stone, so we'll just go collect a little bit more of that. And make another pickaxe or two. We could make another iron one. Or should we have a diamond one? We could have a diamond one. Just as a fun treat. The other thing we'll need to use our diamond pickaxe for is obsidian, to get obsidian, because I want some stuff that's in the nether, unfortunately. But one kind of mistake that I made was thinking that when we'd trained the dog to be cat friendly, that she would be cat friendly with all cats, and she's not. She's only friendly with our cat. Every other cat is still very exciting and something to chase, so we've got to be very careful because she's definitely not allowed to chase people's cats. They also tell you when you're doing the cat training that sometimes you can cat train your dog successfully indoors. So if you have all of your meetings between your dog and cat in your lounge room, then your dog might be perfectly well trained. Oh, it's the big cave hole again, not going down there again. But your dog might be perfectly cat trained with your cat inside the house. And then if your dog encounters the cat outside the house, it can be a completely different story because they're in just such a different mindset outside, and they might be in really like a hunting mode or just looking out for anything that moves and not really thinking about it. But we didn't really experience that. They sort of say like sometimes you have to completely cat train your dog outside as well. But luckily our dogs seem to have enough brain cells to remember that the cat is the cat, whether it's inside or outside, which is so funny that that's even a problem to begin with. But she's definitely very into other cats that are outside, like looking at them and wanting to chase them. And more so than sometimes we've taken her to friends' houses and they have cats, and if their cats are just chilling inside, she's more likely to ignore them a little bit. And I don't know if it's because she's just not in such a kind of alert hunting mood when we're indoors. But I want to make some of this copper armor. Oh, although I did just think, oh, we need another piece. I did just have a thought that I don't think I have hidden skin textures. So yeah, we're going to look like this. Okay, I'm actually not going to put the chest plate on because then our skin will be completely hidden, which I'd rather not have. So we don't really need any more copper. And what we want to focus on smelting is the iron, but also some of the stone, the cobble into stone. We could set up another furnace. And we've got a little bit of coal. I still want... Oh, I don't want to use all the coal up. I'm scared. Take a little bit back. Got tons of redstone. Should we make a diamond axe as well? And I think, what is our next mission going to have to be? So we're definitely going to want a lot more spruce wood, but I also want warped wood from the nether, the nice like greeny bluey colour. I think that'll be nice for a Christmassy house. And I want a little bit of concrete, red and white. I was thinking of doing candy canes outside the house. So for that we'll need some dyes and some gravel and sand. like this to make concrete. We're gonna need a shovel for that as well. We'll just make an iron shovel. Alright, what's the first mission then? Should we just cut down a few more of these trees so that we can get enough spruce saplings to grow some tall, like mega spruce trees? I think that's a nice easy task to start with. I'm going away for, I think, 4 days next weekend as well, to visit family, and I'm hoping we're taking the dog as well, and I'm hoping that maybe I can find some nice bushwalks away where we go, since I enjoyed going on kind of a big bushwalk. It wasn't that big, just a little bigger than a regular daily walk, I guess, but I'd like to go on some more little bush trails while we're away in somewhere new, especially because where I live at the moment, I've lived in pretty much every like region or area of our city. I've lived near the inner, like a walk from the inner city, and as well as like the different outer regions of the city. So I've really just explored. Hello. Oh, you've got a feather in your mouth. You're so cute though. But I've really just explored a lot of the walking tracks and just everywhere around where I live. I feel like at this point I've just lived here like forever. And so it's really nice if I'm somewhere new to just be able to explore a different place for the novelty. I would really like to live somewhere else one day for a little bit at least, even though I love my city in general. And I would definitely consider, like, I'd probably want to come back here and live here forever, but I'd like to go somewhere else for a little while one day to live. I nearly got a job in Australia once. I was doing a bunch of online like Zoom interviews one time, and I got to the last stage of the process. I think it was the third interview, and I ended up not getting it. But at that point I was really thinking about, okay, we're one interview away from packing up and moving to Melbourne, which would have been an adventure, but so far just nothing like that has quite worked out where I've had to move for anything. But I definitely could if I keep doing content creation as well, just because it is so mobile. I mean, you need a good PC, so it's kind of annoying having to bring the PC everywhere. And in that sense, it's not that mobile, especially living in a very small country. It's not like I can just drive around and live in a ton of new places in the same way that if you're living in Europe, it's easy to just drive and go live in another country or do whatever. Not quite that mobile living on a tiny island. But I think it would be really fun to live in another country for a little bit one day. And Australia is pretty convenient, and New Zealanders can go live there freely for any amount of time. So it kind of makes that pretty appealing. And there's some really nice cities there, and it's good climate. Well, the climate kind of depends on which city you pick. Melbourne is very hot in the summer and cold in the winter still. So it could be nice to go somewhere a bit more like Brisbane where it's just warmer all year round. It's heading a little more tropical in that direction. I don't know why I'm still collecting. Do I need more stone? I don't really know. I don't know if I got enough. I guess we could get a little bit more. I want to make just some of the base of the house out of stone and stone brick. Oh, look at the evening sky. It's so pretty with the pink tinted clouds and everything. All right, where's our bed though? Here we go. Let's see, what have we got? 2 stacks, or nearly 2 stacks, and none in here. So we can add maybe 1 or 2 of the mega spruce trees. We'll start with just 1. And by the time that grows, it'll let us gather enough spruce for what we need. And then I also want to go get dark oak is the other wood type that I want. And I know from looking at the map that there's a dark oak forest. It was northwest, so I'm just going to have a little look. This is north, and that's east. Northwest is over there. Okay, so we're going to head towards dark oak. I look very red right now. I mean, red and copper, but it looks kind of all red. So let's go see if we can find the dark oak forest. Don't need that. Do I have everything? Don't know why I've got the diamonds in my inventory still, but okay, I think we're good. I think we can just head out there. No, wait, bed. Bed, bed, bed. Definitely want to bring the bed. Also, we don't really need a torch in our hand. Okay, here we go. Now we're ready. Off on a little journey. I noticed that we are in pre-release times already. Or is it release candidate? One or the other when the new update is about to come out, the Mounts of Mayhem. It's crazy because it really feels to me like the Copper Age just came out. I mean, it kind of did. Like how long ago? A month or so? I want my hand to be free there. Hello sheepy. Hello pig. I love the cold pig. Oh, and there's more of them. Or maybe we can just kind of scoot along the ice. Assuming I'm still going the right way, I think I roughly am. We need to make it more in this direction, I think, so maybe we can't stick to the ice. Can we? It seems to curve around here, so maybe it'll be right. But yeah, Mounts of Mayhem updates soon. I definitely miss just bigger, rarer updates sometimes, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the Nautilus. I think it would be really cool if they added more things to explore in the ocean as well, so that when you get on your Nautilus, there's something new to look for, because we're all kind of, you know, over, I don't know, maybe we're not all over it, but just finding coral reefs and shipwrecks is kind of like, they've been there for a while, you know? So it's not the most exciting thing. But it's okay, I think it'll still be fun, and I love that there's zombie horses and the spear looks really interesting. I haven't really looked into that, to be honest. Definitely haven't tried it out or anything. But it's a nice easy update for as far as like updating my Let's Play world goes. Or Forever World. I'm so scared to call it a Forever World because I just don't know if it is. But it's definitely my long-term world. And it's a very easy one to put into the new update because there's not going to be any new biomes or terrain generation changes or anything like that. Oh, there's some coal. Got to make sure we look out for coal while we're here. Oh, there's some over there too. This is heaps. We've hit the jackpot with this lump of coal, this vein. Is that all of it? Oh, there's some more over here. And now I've got it all turned around, so we'll have to figure out which direction northwest is again. We can probably work it out from the sun though, honestly, instead of using coordinates. Oh, there's also the other method, which Ulraf taught me once, and it's if you look at a block down here and you start punching it, the direction where it looks kind of like a Y, so it's this way. It looks kind of like a Y. That way is north. So we're going north and then west. I imagine that makes this west. It's the sun. It's right above us. But it should be heading west. Oh, we've got some white and red flowers up here as well, so that'll be good for the dyes that we need. White and red dye. Are there any more red flowers? There's a couple here. Lovely. Oh, that's a mushroom. I saw a little bit of red and I was gonna get it, but it's not a flower. I was just thinking while we're here, we might as well get some sand for the concrete as well, since there's a bunch of sand. And we'll also want sand for glass for windows. How much exactly though? Probably not a lot. We've got nearly a stack already. I'm sure a stack will be fine. 61, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Oh, we ended up with 65. Oh, here's some more red flowers as well. We won't need all of these, but we'll just take some anyway. And then keep making our way around the coast. I'm assuming that the dark oak forest will be kind of around this coast somewhere. Oh, I hear lava. If there's a lava pool, it might be underground, in which case probably can't be bothered with that. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say if there's a lava pool we could make it obsidian and get it. But I think it must be underground. I'm not seeing it anywhere, and I don't really want to dig around at the moment. It's not the current objective. Do we see any signs of dark oak though? We're in a normal forest. I don't know if they usually border dark oak forests. I know that birch forests seem to always be next to dark oak. So I was kind of keeping an eye out for a birch forest as well. Oh, speaking of, here we go, here we go. We're entering the birch forest. This biome looks so much nicer now with the petals everywhere. It's so much prettier. Oh, hello. We've got one obsidian. Can I be bothered mining all of the rest out? Maybe we could mine the lava as well. Mine the lava. Make it obsidian. Might as well while we're here. This is not going to be very interesting to watch, though. I hate mining obsidian without what's it called? I was going to say unbreaking. Efficiency. Without efficiency, it's so much faster when you have at least efficiency 3, if not 4 or 5. Okay, that's 3 obsidian. How much do we need again? Is it 10? 8? Actually don't remember. It's sunsetty vibes at the moment. You can see the sky. I love how the stars appear before the sun actually sets. Like this look is very pretty. I'm still kind of curious to try vibrant visuals, the inbuilt shaders that Minecraft came up with. I think they look really pretty, but obviously they're not on Java Edition, which is what I do play. But hopefully one day, I know that they say that they'll come to Java, but is it a priority, or are they just kind of focused on Bedrock with that, since Bedrock didn't have shaders? Well, it had RTX, but that wasn't... Oh, I accidentally unclicked. So now we have to start again. It's fine. There's no point in getting the crying obsidian. I wonder what the lore is with crying obsidian sometimes. Like, what even are you? What are you for? You can craft something with it, right? It's used for something? But why is it crying? Why is it like that? It's like broken obsidian with like juice leaking out of it. Obsidian juice. I've lost count again of how many pieces we've actually got so far. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm visualizing it in my mind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we do need 10, don't we? Where did that go? Wait, what? Did it go straight in my inventory? I didn't think it did. How many do we have? We've got 9, so we just need 1 more. We'll just get this piece. And then onwards on our northwest journey or whatever. Surely we're really close by now because we're in the birch forest. Which way is north again? Wait, that's the Y. North. East, west. I got very turned around there. I'm trying to see if I can see it, but I can't. Okay, here's lots more birch. Oh, is that it? Yeah, there we go. There is the dark oak. Should have brought a boat, honestly, but because we live near ice, I wasn't really thinking about it. But we'll just get a couple of these trees from over here, and we can bring some saplings back as well. I think I just want about 2 or 3 stacks total of dark oak. Oh, you know what we could also get while we're here is a little bit of clay. Just since it is easier to mine when the water isn't all covered in ice. We've got to remember not to drown here. Okay. Here we are. I love the big mushrooms. This is, honestly, I feel like this is my favorite biome. Even though I'm sure that's controversial for me because cherry biome would be the kind of expected answer since I love pink things. But this is just so classic, and the grass color is so good, and the giant mushrooms are so good. It's like the original fantasy biome. All the biomes in the overworld, I'm trying to think of, they all pretty much feel like realistic. Not the underground ones, like not the deep dark. But the above ground biomes are kind of seemingly based on realistic biomes that I can think of, except the dark oak just with the giant mushrooms, and then of course the actual mushroom island biomes, which those really just give like experiment went wrong and then it's the apocalypse, which Minecraft definitely has apocalyptic vibes with the creepers and stuff, and also just how quiet the worlds are. There's villages, of course, but in general things are quite uninhabited, and there's a lot of danger with the zombies and creepers and everything. I think the Mushroom Islands definitely kind of suit that vibe, and same with the cows that you can find there, the mushrooms. They definitely feel like a bit of a strange experiment, maybe an experiment gone wrong. Okay, how are we doing for dark oak? Having a diamond axe makes things so much nicer and easier. We've only got one sapling, but we've got nearly 2 stacks already. So we'll just get a little bit more. This last tree might do the trick. We still only have 3 saplings, but nearly 3 stacks. Oh, here's a 4th sapling. And here's another one. Okay. Oh, and another. Okay, I think we're good to go. Is there anything else that could be out here that we'll need? I don't think so. Oh, we'll grab this gravel while we're here. But other than that, I think we'll just go back home. Back to the snow and the Christmassy vibes. Trying to look at what way is the opposite of north. We're going south, yeah. I think it's over here. Hey, there's dolphins here. This is like a tiny ocean, I guess. Hello. Oh, it's making me go fast. Oh, there's a nice big cave as well, which we don't need. Thank you, dolphin. And we are back, and I think that the first thing we're going to do is just make the concrete and get that all out of the way. Got a crafting table here and a crafting table here. Seems unnecessary. Okay, so we need our red dye. Maybe we'll keep a couple of these. And then we'll want concrete powder and maybe just 3, and then less in white. We probably just need 1 or 2 in white. We'll just go for 1. And then we'll turn it into actual concrete over here. This is always quite a satisfying process. Changing the powder into concrete. Water bucket, and let's go. And then next, has our tree grown? It has not over there. Maybe next we'll make our nether portal. Also, I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit scratchy or anything. Oh, that didn't actually, of course it didn't. There we go. I just had a break from recording when we kind of did that transition to come home, and it's the next day and it's the next morning. It's actually 7 AM, so I'm recording with scratchy early morning voice today. I hope that you don't mind. Okay, we're gonna make flint and steel just while we've got the flint sitting in our inventory, and then we shouldn't need the other piece of flint. That can just go. And I don't know why I'm carrying around the diamonds. Let's make another chest because this is gonna get full really fast. Got some spruce. We can combine the chest. I don't even know if this is really the best spot to put all our stuff, or if we want to build. Maybe we'll build like here. I have to put the chests in exactly the spot I want to build and then realize that that's actually not the way to go. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of stone now. We'll smelt a little bit of clay, which I'm just thinking of using that for flower pots, really. And then we've probably got well and truly enough dark oak, so we don't need to plant the saplings at the moment. We can leave the bed here again. And shall we try going off to the nether? We'll just put a portal up in these trees here. And I promise that we won't be in the nether too long, because I know that it's not very Christmas vibes being in the nether. Okay, are we ready? We don't need gold or anything because peaceful mode, so this actually should be pretty chill. Oh, we just want to make sure we have some building blocks. Wait, do we need torches? Put one in our hand. Well, let's see. And here we go. We're in kind of a nether waste. We got the advancement. Need to go deeper. We still have to watch out for lava, even in peaceful, of course. Ooh. Do you guys see there's an effect? It's like kind of like as though there's steam. Ooh, that is actually so cool. I haven't seen that before, I don't think. It'll be with these shaders, of course. Whoa. I don't know how clear it is coming through on video, but there's this like pretty steamy look. It makes it look really hot in here, which I like because it is the nether. Alright, let's go have a look around though. We need, oh, there's glowstone right there. I wanted some glowstone. Do we have plenty of, yeah, we've got plenty of inventory space. I want some glowstone for redstone lamps. And then the other thing is just warped wood, really. But this is super handy that this is right here. Often glowstone dust is in really high up in awkward positions. We have to do a bit of bridging and pillaring. Okay, that'll be heaps, honestly. I think it will be. But it's so easy to come back in here, even if it's not enough, because our portals are right there. Right, so we've got some of that. Was 47. And then it's pretty easy to decide where to go from here, because all of that side is lava and basalt, which we hate. Basalt biome is worst biome, definitely. What's the ranking, like what's your personal ranking of nether biomes? I think the best has to be the warped forest because it's pretty and the least dangerous, I guess. Like you're not going to get ghasts there, and you're not going to get hoglins or skeletons or pretty much anything bad. I want to go up there. Whereas the crimson biome, I love the wood type, but think that would be maybe number 3 on my list of safest, nicest nether biomes. After the nether waste. Because nether waste is pretty chill. So, where am I going? I'm just straight up pillaring up to the roof. I thought that there was going to be a platform like there is over there. Alright, there's not. Do we just kind of go around? And I think soul sand, to me, soul sand biomes feel really dangerous because there's skeletons trying to shoot you while you also can't run very fast, and ghasts. And the skeletons can knock you off the edge, and the ghasts can just be generally problematic as well. And then basalt deltas are just the worst biome. They're just hard to traverse. I hate them. Oh, we've got some crimson forest. Oh, is that warped? I think that's warped. We want to place the occasional cobble, I guess, just so that we know where to come back. I don't know if you can hear my dog coughing softly in the background. So if there's a funny noise, that's what that is. Okay, we got there though. That was really easy. It's so lovely having no mobs here as well. I just noticed there's no piglins and zombie piglins either. That's kind of interesting that they don't spawn at all. Because I wouldn't call them aggressive. They're kind of neutral aggressive. Oh, everything's purpley. It's kind of a purple haze now that we're in here. And then if we step back out, it's back to being very red. Anyway, let's get some of these trees. The nether wood types are such nice colours. It's really nice having really unnatural wood tones to work with sometimes. Just something a bit brighter and nicer. Not that I don't love all the brown wood types, but it's nice to have some colour sometimes as well. I don't know why I'm intent on cutting this whole tree down. I don't really need to worry about floating trees. We'll just take the wood that we can easily reach. Or is it even called wood, really? Because it's called a warped stem. Whatever that means, kind of like as though it's a big fungus. But it's also clearly wood, so I don't know how that works. How much have we got so far? Nearly a stack. I'm aiming for about, I would say at least 2 stacks of this. Maybe we'll go for 3 just to be safe. And then we're pretty much done with gathering supplies. We'll just need our tall spruce tree to grow back by our base. We can collect that, make some lanterns, get some leaves, and then get started on building a little log cabin. I'm excited. I think it's going to be cute. It's always fun being able to do little seasonal builds, especially Christmas builds. Okay, I dropped that block up there and I'm struggling to get it. We need a hoe for breaking this. There we go. And we can get some more of that while we're up here. How much have we got now? Just a stack and a half, so we still need quite a bit more. Maybe we will need to pillar up a little. Or we could go further afield. I feel like this biome is quite big. I didn't really check. Wait. Where does it go? Yeah, it goes all the way back here, but oh, there's a bunch of lava in the way. Or we could go down that way. I don't want to get lost though. Because I'm very easily disorientated. Don't know which I was trying to say there. But especially in the nether, everything can kind of look the same depending on where you are, and the biomes can be so big sometimes. Gonna build up and get some more of this tree. I can't remember what I was reading or what I'd already read last time I talked about books in a long play. It might have been that I was currently reading Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, or that I was about to. I don't actually know. The last couple of books I've read were Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson, and I loved it. It reminded me of an anime. I felt like I was watching an anime in my mind. Especially like if you've ever seen Your Name, that anime movie. And if you enjoyed that, then you would probably love Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I think the movie was one of the inspirations for Brandon Sanderson for that book. But it was really good. I loved it. And I also read The Secret History recently, which is kind of a very cult classic-y, dark academia. I think it spawned the dark academia kind of genre and aesthetic a little bit. It's from the 90s, but that was really good too, and it was really refreshing to read something that was not sci-fi or fantasy, just because I love fantasy and sci-fi and read mostly those. But I do really enjoy variety as well. And then currently I'm reading The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. And it is a big, thick, epic fantasy book. And I don't think I've ever read an epic fantasy before. And it took me quite a while to get into. I wasn't really sure what I thought about it, or rather, I was kind of persevering because I knew that the payoff would be good and that the book would get good, but it definitely was a little slower to start with, just doing all of the world building and like telling us all the context for the world, I guess, that we're in. But then it definitely started getting more exciting. Not that it's action all the time or anything, but all the plot lines are interesting. There's like different characters throughout the whole world, like living in different locations that we're following. And the world is, the kind of context is that there's some dragons and they're not good, especially the nameless one is the main one. They're like evil dragons, and they caused a lot of chaos and like destruction 1,000 years ago, but they're poised to come back after 1,000 years or something. Okay, am I going back? What am I doing? We've got 3 stacks. Which direction did we come from here? Was it over that way somewhere? Okay, let's start heading back. But yeah, it seems as though that the dragons lost power 1,000 years ago, and it seems as though they're kind of gaining strength again, which is obviously a big problem for the humans of the world. There's also good dragons in the world as well, so it's not just bad dragons. There's a type of dragons that kind of works peacefully with humans, and you can ride, or like some people get to ride them. They do talk though, they're like intelligent. They speak the language of the people. I was gonna say they speak English, but it's definitely not English because this is not Earth. Where did we go? Over here. But I'm nearing the end of the book. Like, I've read the vast majority of it at this point, and I bought the prequel, sequel, I don't know. I think it's another standalone book set in the same world, and there's some overlapping characters maybe. I'm not too sure. I haven't actually read the blurb, but I know that the author has said she's got 3 books set in this world. I think she said that you can read them in any order, but I just decided to go with order of her writing and publishing them. Thought that would be easy. Are we going the right way here? This looks familiar to me. I think we're nearly out of the nether. Wait, that glowstone is not familiar. Oh, and there's crimson over there. Okay, so we didn't go in here. We probably went around there more, I'm guessing. Yeah, I feel like our portal will be around this corner. Oh yes, there it is. Okay, we get to leave the nether. Yay, we did it. We didn't die in lava. It's always good. Alright, back to snowy Christmas vibes. And we've got an aurora. So pretty. But let's just sleep. And then why don't we make a few lanterns and get a few spruce leaves and everything. So we'll want shears. Wait, we already have shears. I just did that. We can put all of our nether stuff away as well. We don't really need like one netherrack. Maybe we'll just get rid of that in a cave. And then we can start collecting some more of these leaves and a little bit of spruce. I'm hoping our big spruce tree grows. And we're just about ready to start building as well. Oh, we'll also want to make a stone cutter. Where's our crafting tables? How do we make that again? Do you need... Oh, we've got it. I wasn't sure if it was made out of slabs or not. I never remember how to make certain things in Minecraft, no matter how many times I make them. Honestly, it's probably because you kind of only need a stone cutter once or twice a lot of the time in each world, so you're not making them very often. Is this tree ever gonna grow? I guess we can just start on a little bit of our house and then hope it grows in the meantime. So we're gonna build over here. Just gonna move our bed to kind of the other side of all of this, or maybe over here. Oh, I was wondering why the snow is melting. Is it because of the furnace? Is the furnace warming everything? That's interesting if that's the case. I didn't know that they did that. Got some bricks. Actually, we've got tons of coal. I didn't realize there's a whole other stack here. Oh, we can make some of those redstone lamps now. So we need redstone and glowstone. Do we need anything else for them? Wait, is it called a redstone lamp? What's it called? Lamp. It's not there. Why isn't it there? Is it because this is glowstone dust? Wait, hello? How do you make... There we go. So I assume it requires this. Here we go. And we'll make a 9 because that'll make a nice 3x3 window. Then we'll get some lanterns going. Do we have torches? We do, but we could do with a couple more. 14 lanterns to start with. We can make some flower pots as well. And should we just start to plan the layout a little bit? I'm gonna put this away too, actually. Anything else? We don't need that just yet. Might not need a shovel. Okay. So I'm thinking we'll have a bit here, and then an entrance 3 wide, and then how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems like a good width for the main part of the house. And it'll go back 1. And I kind of want to do it so that it's got a really big triangle roof going almost all the way to the ground. I don't know if that makes sense. Like an A-frame roof that goes very far down and very steep, basically. But all of this will be stripped. And then we'll go back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry if you can hear the train in the background. Oh, there goes my torch. I have the door open, like the back door, which is letting in a lot more of the sound, but it's also letting in air, which is nice because it's hot. I wouldn't say that it's gotten that hot in general here yet where I live, but my house gets kind of hot when the sun comes into it, which is in the mornings, aka right now. Okay, so we wanted a little side bit kind of coming off. And I think that'll make the house look a bit more of a substantial size, which will be nice. And we'll have this go back maybe 7, so 2. Oh, no. I was trying to get one of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay, lovely. And actually that aligns with this, so that works, that's fine. Although we might just have a window here. Although it probably won't be floor length. That's what I'm trying to say there. Okay. And that is the shape of the house. And then if we build up by a couple of blocks, so maybe on the 3rd block, at this point we don't have scaffolding. Or much dirt, to be honest, for building up and down either. I really like using moss. I wish we had moss for it. Maybe I'll just use wood. But I want to make sure we've got our dark oak, and that's going to be used for the roof trim. So we'll make some of this into stairs. And maybe a little bit into slabs. And we can just see how we do with this. So if we make a little stair here and have the roof start. And then I want to fill it in with warped wood for sure. Our big tree still hasn't grown. Is it ever going to grow? Or should we make a second one just in case it doesn't? For some strange reason. I don't know why it wouldn't though. Is it because something's just snow that I don't know about? Probably not. I'll make one back here. Okay, let's start on this roof then. So we've got our slabs, we've got a few full blocks, and we're just gonna do the basic A-frame with a stair and then a full block. And we'll do that all the way up just to make a pointy roof. Is this no, this is not the center. I think the next block will be the center. So right here, and then we can go like that and do the other side. Some long play houses that I make, I find it's quite complicated to talk and build at the same time and figure out what I'm doing with the roof and everything, but I think, at least I hope, that this house is going to be pretty simple to put together. So also that means that if you want to follow along or try to build this one yourself, it's probably a pretty good one to do. Because, oh no, because it's not going to be too complicated, I don't think. At least not so far. I'm going to jinx it probably and do something wrong. No, okay, the roof is even. And then we build along here. Okay, this is so far so good, and then we'll just want to work on the side bit as well. So we need to build up with more of the stone blocks. And we're leaving space for 2 little windows at the front here as well. Actually, I don't know if we'll go up this far. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might actually just take some of this down. I hate wasting the stone. It's so annoying because it becomes cobble without silk touch. Okay, we'll just go this high up. And then we'll have a strip of dark oak above it. It looks like it's about to be night though. There's our dark oak. Don't really need our stone tools in our inventory right now. Alright. It is night. We sleep. And so from here, I was thinking of doing, this is temporary blocks, and we'll break those. And this will go across. And we're out of stone brick, so we'll have to grab some more. But we can also just go like this while we're up here. Bring the dark oak all the way back and then strip it. And then we'll have a floor up here as well. Do we have more stone or was that it? It might have been it. Oh, we have 3 more. That'll make all the difference. Okay, let's get back up here though. And we want to go 1, 2, 3, and then strip it. And build along here too, but we'll leave room for some windows. A window there, and a window here. And then then we go along the side, and there can be a window there. And one there, and then we've got the back. And we're stripping everything. Oh, and we haven't finished back here. Maybe I'll almost have enough spruce without the trees growing, the big spruce trees that we planted, but we'll see. We've got to think about the interior as well. That's another element that we're going to be doing. Wait, that goes, yeah, it goes till here. Okay, and now with this, let's see, if we go up by one more, then that's where we can do the roof lining. So the roof will go along here and just straight across with the dark oak stairs, and then we'll build it just a basic A-frame roof, not a steep one. Wait, we need to go up by one more. So like stair, upside down stair, stair, upside down stair. And the reason I want to do the roof like this, well, partly I guess I don't want it to be taller than this part of the roof, because I'd like them to just connect nice and neatly with each other, but also I like having a basic A-frame roof like this sometimes because you can use full logs to fill it in, and it kind of looks more like a log cabin, like just having logs in the middle instead of stairs or planks. And if that doesn't make sense, we're going to get to that. But I really like the kind of log cabin vibes when you're building in a snowy biome. I think it's very cute. We're missing a block, aren't we? Oh, we can do it from here. There we go. And then we go across the back, and we've run out of stairs. We have a crafting table. I think we only need a couple more, hopefully. Actually, oh, we need to do the back of the other A-frame roof. We probably need more stairs. Like we have to mimic all of this over here. Okay, but that's the framing of this part of the roof. A long wait. Something's not right. I'm just realizing what's wrong here. What's wrong with this picture? Those stairs are up a level higher than over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What have I done wrong here? Oh, I see. It's this. I knew I'd do something wrong. Why is this like this? Okay, so the whole thing needs to come up by one. Oopsies. It wouldn't be me if I didn't have to undo something really basic that I did wrong, even though I play Minecraft every single day for years. Is anyone else like that? Just kind of managing to not think about the basic things, because we added this extra layer of blocks a little bit last minute at the front, and then we didn't do that at the back. It's that kind of stuff that really tripped me up. I remember when I was really new to building, I would get really confused even with just how to build a roof to begin with, because it can feel kind of hard and confusing. sometimes. Alright. I wish I had a water bucket on me so I could just water bucket this. Or will I just embarrass myself? No, I did it. It's gonna get rid of all the snow if we keep doing that though, which I don't want to get rid of all the snow. It hasn't actually snowed yet, I just realised, in this world. And I'd quite like it to. Just use commands. If we set the weather to raining, it'll snow here. There we go. This is cute, right? Now I'm probably going to regret this because everything we're doing will get covered in snow, but I think it's cute. I don't know if I accidentally had weather turned off or if it just coincidentally wasn't raining, but we definitely want a little bit of that snowy energy. Or maybe it snowed while we were underground in the caves. I don't know. Got 3 and 2, so maybe we can have a big central window at the back. A 3 wide window. If I do have weather turned off, it'll mean it just keeps snowing until I like tell it not to, so we'll see if that happens, if we have to turn off the snow manually or not. Okay, but this is looking cute. Our tree still isn't growing, it's fine. At least we have all these spruce trees around us as backup. How much spruce do we have? We need a little bit more. Maybe I'll just collect a bit more now, because we're gonna have to like build all of this next, and we're using spruce for all of it. But we can just go over here and get some of it. Oh, is it sunset? Everything's looking very yellow and hazy. It's a bit of a hole there. It's very pretty. I think it must be sunset, maybe. Okay, is this enough spruce for us? Probably not, but we'll find out. Let's see. I want to make a couple of stairs. But I want to make sure that we're leaving most of it as logs as well. We can also fill in the roof anytime with our warped wood. That doesn't require spruce. Okay, it's definitely dark. It's very dark. Oh, is the weather going to reset when we sleep? No, I must have weather off. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, it's sunny. We have weather turned on. Alright, let's keep going with this house though. We've got little snow layers on top of it now. So we'll do a window here and it'll be 2 wide. We'll go like this. Strip it. Then come over here and do the same thing on this side. So across by 1. Strip it so the whole thing looks like this. Well, the sun just coming through at the exact angle. Look at that. If you had a window up here, that'd be, it's kind of like a perfect position for a church or something with a stained glass window. Okay, and then in here, I wanted to use some of the red concrete just for a pop of color. So I was thinking for the doorway, we could do that. And we'll go 2 up for the door, and then we'll grab one of our stairs to go like so, and then another. And we can make it into a little arch with stairs as well. I think that'll be cute. It's kind of hard to see things in this lighting, like it's not very bright because the sun's on the other side, but it sets over there, so it'll be bright in the evenings. Alright, well let's get a couple more dark oak stairs and then do the back of the roof frame, and then we can fill it in with the warped wood. Oh wait, that's not... I was gonna fill in the wall all the way up to that, but that's not how this goes. Okay, so this one, we have an upside down stair here. And then this, and like so. We go all the way up like this into the middle. Exactly what we just did at the front. And we haven't really talked about the topic of actually Christmas yet, if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, but you celebrate anything else interesting or anything around this time of year, then I'd love to know what your traditions are, because I don't actually know a whole lot about other traditions. I know that like Hanukkah exists around the time of the year, but I don't know anybody who celebrates that, so I'd be interested to hear. But I'm also interested in just what are your Christmas traditions? If you have any, what do you like to do every year at Christmas? And I feel like all of my Christmas traditions are very normal. But the most interesting thing is probably just that because I'm in the Southern Hemisphere, it's a very summery Christmas. And that's what I'm used to, and I love it like that. I think I would also love a snowy Christmas equally, but there is something very nice about summer holidays and Christmas all coming at once, especially when you're a kid and you get a lot of holidays. Although workplaces still often, like offices will close for a couple of weeks around Christmas and everything. I think we'll need a few more stairs. Let's just make a few more. So yeah, I think the norm here is that obviously not everybody gets a break at all over Christmas. It depends on your job. But a lot of offices and whatnot take off just before Christmas. So maybe the 20th or so, roughly. And that's when primary schools tend to end as well, is just before Christmas. Secondary schools end a bit earlier. And that's the school year over. And then everybody takes a couple of weeks off, and January tends to have, the start of January just has the nicest weather. So it's nice to go to the beach a lot. It's really nice when the weather's good enough to go to the beach on Christmas Day. It's often, because it's just sort of around the start of summer, it's often not exactly the hottest swimming weather. Like to go for a swim in the ocean. I think the ocean takes a while to sort of heat up in the new season. So it can be a bit chilly, but I've definitely had a paddle in the ocean before, a few Christmases. But I'm also really looking forward to summer just for the ocean swims. There's a beach not too far from here. There's a lot of beaches not too far from here. But specifically, if you just want to go for a quick swim and then come back home, there's a beach pretty close. And last year I really enjoyed that. Just actually going for a bit of a swim, not like fully lap swimming, but just going out enough and wearing goggles and kind of like looking for the sea creatures and anything interesting. Sometimes there's salps. I don't know if anybody knows what salps are or if you've seen them before. They're very interesting little creatures. They're kind of made out of jellyfish-like material, but they're really tiny, just harmless little things. So sometimes salps are everywhere in the ocean and other times not at all. And sometimes there's a lot of starfish. And what else? Crabs. I don't really enjoy seeing crabs. Oh my gosh, that car was so loud. I'm so sorry if you heard that. Maybe I'll block it out. I just want to get up. Where do I want to go? Up the side of the roof. But yeah, it's fun finding starfish. There's often so many small ones, but I also found a massive one last year and I looked up what it was and it said it was I think the biggest starfish breed that New Zealand, breed, is that the right word? I don't know, the biggest starfish type in New Zealand, which is pretty cool. I don't remember what it was though. And then yeah, sometimes there's little crabs, sometimes you see little fish, nothing like super tropical and cool or anything like that, but it's always nice seeing fish anyway. And I've seen stingrays, but that would be rare. I haven't seen a stingray in the ocean for years. In fact, I think I've only seen it once or twice in my life. But yeah, it's good exercise, going for a bit of a swim, but also it's way less boring than going to the pool and swimming laps. I just don't find that mentally interesting. Unfortunately, I wish I did, but it's a lot more fun having a swim when you can kind of look for something. In the ocean, you can look around and see what you can find down there. Okay, we definitely need to join this all up a bit better. Now the question is, are we going to have enough warped stem? I actually had another idea for this roof, which would involve a lot less warped stem. So maybe we could do that. So I was thinking of doing partly warped stem and partly white concrete. And I thought it might look a little bit more either like snow or just like a fun little pattern or detail. And it is night, we should probably sleep, but I also want to get this done. Nearly there. And maybe we'll change out a little bit of the warped stem for some white concrete or something. Oh, but this is also what I meant by a bit of a log cabin roof. Let's just go sleep though. Yeah, so just having logs going all the way across, I don't know how clear it really is. We can go into free cam. There we go. Just for that section, I think it's cute, especially when you're using like the rough texture of a log like this. It looks very loggy. Loggy log. Okay, we might need to make more. Our trees still haven't grown, neither of them. I guess we're just giving up on that idea of having trees that grow. If anyone knows why they're not growing, please tell me. I'm so curious. We might need some more white concrete then. We'll just make a little bit. It's the white concrete we have. I want to use it for candy canes outside the house. It's really an easy go-to Christmas decor item, having candy canes. But back to Christmas traditions. I think our Christmases are pretty normal aside from it being summer. I know that Europe, or parts of Europe anyway, I know that Germany celebrates, they do a lot of the gift giving and everything in the evening before Christmas, so it's actually on Christmas Eve. And we don't do any of that here. Growing up, Christmas Eve, if we did anything, it was more likely to have family friends or neighbours or somebody over for a little barbecue or just some drinks in the evening, like just a simple little social event before Christmas. And then on the day of Christmas is when you have the big roast meal or whatever. We often have turkey, which I know in America turkey is more Thanksgiving, but Christmas Day is really the only time that I ever end up having turkey, so it's always a nice treat. I wouldn't say it's my favourite meat, but it's good. It's good enough to have once a year, definitely. And ham is another one that people have, but I'm not that big a fan of ham, personally. I'd prefer turkey. Okay. We're going to work on the front of the house, and we're going to make a couple of dark oak trapdoors, and then also put in our big redstone light that we're going to have. Let's see, maybe we can make some redstone torches. We need, no, we don't need 9 of them. But we're making 9 anyway, I guess. I don't know where my brain is today. It's fine. What else did we need? We can get rid of those 2. And I wanted a couple more stairs, spruce stairs. We don't really need our flint and steel on us anymore either. Okay, so for here I was thinking of doing a little like, first of all we need a spruce. And we'll go across like so. And we'll hang a lantern from this spot in front of the door. Okay, this is good. And from here, where's our lanterns? There we go. Lantern, and us thinking of doing a little like bit to separate everything, and that's where our trapdoors come in. And then we're going to make our big redstone lamp window. So if we get out our spruce stairs, and it'll be, oh, I thought I was going to fall all the way down, but no. Okay. And my OBS window just quit. That was really weird. Luckily, it made my Minecraft minimize, so I noticed straight away. So hopefully the footage is okay, but we'll find out, I guess, when we go to edit it. And when I say edit, I know that long plays are not very edited. I mostly just add music and check over all the footage, but I do look through the whole thing. So we've got our little window in place, and then we'll just add in the redstone lamps. All along here. I also really like the new-ish copper bulbs for lighting. I think they're really nice too, but this is a little easier for me to get right now. Oh, how do I light that bit? No. No. Okay. Do I need a torch on top? Definitely for the top lamp. Okay, that... Why is the middle one? I swear I don't understand how redstone works at all. I know what we can do though. We can make a block of redstone and put it behind. If anybody knows a way better way to light all of this, let me know. It looks ugly from the back as well, having all the torches, or especially what we're about to have, which is a whole block of redstone. So like this, and then we just put it behind. Did they change how these work recently, or have they always been like this? Because I swear those torches used to light the middle one as well when I used to make these 3x3 windows. Okay, that's really cute though. It's just not cute from the inside. It's gonna look a bit messy from here, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just block off that whole section, like with a ceiling. It'll all be hidden. Alright, well, we've got a little gap in our house, and I don't think I've built out the back properly either. So let's sort out that. Yeah, all of this needs doing too. Oh, can we reach? No, we cannot. And then that's dark oak. And then on this side, make the front look actually complete. And down here. And as for this back area, let's see, I was gonna keep that open as a big window. We are gonna run out of spruce soon, unless we have more. No, we don't. Yeah, we're gonna chop a little bit more spruce. Why can't I jump? I'm on the edge of something. There we go. And we've only got 2 more spruce logs, and that is it. I'm assuming it's something to do with the snow or the biome, the fact that our trees aren't growing. Because I've planted 2 of them at this point. What if we remove all the snow around it? Oh, you know what I was going to do actually? Where's our shovel? I was going to collect a bit of snow too. Because we can put layers of snow on the roof. And it'll look cute. Like, obviously it can't go on the stairs, but it can go up here. Which, speaking of the roof, I was actually going to modify the roof a little bit. But let's just collect a little bit of snow and a little bit of spruce before we do that. I think our house is looking good. It's got the bones kind of done, at least from the front, not so much from the back. But we're gonna collect a little bit of snow and spruce, and then we can work on more of the details of the house, and that really brings it together. Honestly, I think that I would say strengths in building, and this actually goes for anything artistic, like, because I do like illustrations and stuff as well sometimes in my free time. I really enjoy doing like arty things, but I think that structuring things or drawing things out is not exactly my strength. I think that colour and lighting and stuff like that is, and details. So everything I do comes together a little bit better once I'm in the detailing phase, for sure. I find that in my long-term worlds as well in Minecraft. I would say that some of my buildings individually are not that great. Not to like say bad things about myself, but I think my strength is how everything looks sometimes when it comes together. Just the vibes of my whole base. Oh, this is lovely and warm looking in this lighting now. With the warmth of the lantern and the lights. Okay, so we've got a few snowballs. Oh, we've got a lot of snowballs. How do we make snow layers? Do we have to make blocks of snow? And then does that make layers? I think it's definitely this, right? It's gotta be. And then do go, yeah, there we go. We got some snow. It makes quite a bit. All right, we got one spare snowball. I'll just throw it at my house. Alright, so I was gonna add some white concrete to the roof. Oh, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself because we still need more spruce. So we'll just go into the trees and get a little bit of that. I was kind of hoping that the big spruce trees would grow now that I cleared the snow in the spots directly around them, but I have no idea if they will. So we won't wait for that. We'll just get a few spruce logs now. Hello, cow. Have you guys met cows in real life before? They're so lovely and funny. I love cows. I love how they're so curious, even though they're very like gentle and easily scared. I guess because they're prey animals, of course, but it seems so funny because they're so big. Like they could do damage to you if they wanted to, you know, but they don't. But if you like sit or stand still in a field sometimes, all the cows will just come up to you and sniff you. It's so cute. I love them. It makes me sad that we eat them, honestly, as humans, like in general, that we eat cows. I think I'm quite desensitized to killing cows in Minecraft, but I remember when I started playing Minecraft, I definitely did not want to hurt the cows. Just checking on my trees that haven't grown. Yep, they still haven't grown. Alright, let's do something with this roof. Actually, while we're up on the roof, let's just do all the roof details. Oh, we might need more clay. I was thinking of doing a chimney made of bricks, the red bricks. So we'll definitely need clay for that. Maybe I'll smelt it a bit faster by using both the furnaces. And then in order to make a chimney, we'll use campfires, of course. What do we need for that? I don't want to use the spruce I just collected, so put that away. Campfire, let's make 3. I want at least 1 on the ground as well, somewhere over here. I think it'd be nice to have a little campfire spot just outside the house. We'll definitely decorate in front of the house a little bit. I hope you're enjoying this long play. I assume if you're still here, you definitely are, but I'm vibing today. I'm really, sometimes it's hard for me to talk and record, especially without editing, like without the chance to edit it. So long play obviously is very unedited. And sometimes it is a struggle. Like you just either don't feel like talking or you get very tongue-tied. And obviously I've had moments of being tongue-tied today, but overall I'm having a good time. It's been really nice to just relax and do this. A little bit of building. Need definitely a couple more of these. Oh, are we even going to have enough? No, 4, so that makes 1 more. I was going to do a double chimney. Maybe it'll be enough. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, we'll give it a go. Let's get up there. Don't need a shovel anymore. We can combine that. We also don't need this right now. All of the warped. All of this as well, the redstone. Okay. Just trying to keep our inventory roughly clear. Even though our chest is just a big mess. It's fine. Alright, so chimneys. So we could have maybe 1 here, 1 here. I think that'll be good. And then we put the campfires on and then we put trapdoors all around. Just a classic chimney. Oh, and I know what I should have definitely done while I was down there. We'll have to go down again to the chest and grab some leaves because I do want leaves on the roof. It is very important. And there we go. Okay, but before we do that at all, we're going to make a little pattern in this roof. Just on this side, not over here. This is just going to be straight up warped wood. But this we can alternate with our white concrete. Oh, I forgot one. There we go. Do we need to do this at the back? We'd have to make more concrete, so I might just leave the back as plain spruce for now because we don't actually have enough. And then let's see. Or maybe there. And then we'll come over this side and have some... Nope, that doesn't sit there nicely. There we go. Right, and that should be our roof done, pretty much. We'll definitely add another leaf wrapping around under here as well. And then for here, we'll have little overhangs over each window. And we'll put lanterns on them. And we can have little trapdoors as well as window shutters. Oh, and we'll have to add in glass for the window as well. Okay. Let's have warped window shutters for a pop of colour. So 2 on this window and 2 for this window. Oh, maybe we should be moving the window over 1. Maybe it'd look better if the window was here. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's okay. I also want to make fences because I want some of the windows, like the ones on the bottom floor, want to be fences instead of glass. And what will we use? I think we've already got some dark oak. We'll use dark oak for that, and we'll need to make some sticks. And we can fill in these two, as well as these at the front here. Oh, this is starting to look better, definitely. Okay. Want a couple of leaves out here and maybe some in here. We'll put a little pot plant on that as well. I think that'll be cute. And we'll make a couple more warped trapdoors and use them around the side of the house as more window shutters. So over here. Hey, we're doing good. This is very cozy. Another sleep is in order though. And then we'll work on more of the details around the sides and back, I guess. And we can build some candy canes and some stuff out the front as well. Alright, so we've got this here. Alright, we definitely need to make some glass for windows at this point, I think. Oh, we need 2 more trapdoors. Use some of the stripped logs that we have. Should we have a poppy or a lily of the valley in the pot plant for the front of the house, like up here? I think we have both flowers. I think poppies could be nice because they're red, and lily of the valley is just pretty. Maybe we'll go for lily of the valley. White also definitely suits. It's still a Christmassy colour with the snow and everything. Right, we do need to make some glass, definitely. So we'll just melt up this, and should we make the glass white? We've got a couple more lily of the valleys, so we could just turn them into dye. Do we actually already have any white dye? No. Okay. Oh, I didn't add the snow layers up the roof either. So we're actually not done with the roof just yet. So I was gonna add some of these. Little, like, just on top of everything, or on top of some of it. Hopefully that'll be cute. Why do I hear a bat? Is it down here somewhere? I definitely hear a bat. How strange. Oh, you know what I kind of wish that we had? Maybe we'd be able to find it nearby. I wish that we had some sweet berries to put just around outside the house, because they're very Christmassy. They look like mistletoe or holly or something. Something that grows around Christmas time. Right, we've got some glass. So we can start filling in some of these upstairs windows. We're gonna need more, yeah. Definitely gonna need more. I can still hear little squeaky noises, like a bat right below me. Unless I'm misinterpreting and it's not a bat at all. But I don't know what else it would be. But we can use some of this for the middle to make it look like almost like a window that curves out a little bit. Give it some dimension. Oh, is there a cave down here? Oh, this would be it then. It's a little cave. Let's also add in some fences just along here. Makes it look like kind of supported and just adds a little bit more detail. Okay, this is going well. Our trees are not growing. Okay, I'm sorry I keep coming back to that because I just expect them to grow, especially when I removed a bunch of the snow. We're gonna have to remove the snow in here as well. I don't have my shovel on me. Oh, you know what a good way of doing that might be is just... I think the snow will just melt, hopefully. We just need to do this bit of the house and that bit, and then that's the whole exterior done at that point. So we're almost there. Oh, and we need a door. Of course, I think we'll have a dark oak door. And we put it in this way, is that right? Yeah, for a bit of dimension instead of being like flush with the red. Get rid of the other doors, and then do we have, here's our spruce. Don't really need the snow anymore. Alright. I'm gonna come around the back and just finish off this. Obviously we need to fill those in with glass, but other than that, that's that part filled in, and then we've just got this little side bit up here. So, oh, should we line it with dark oak? Let's do that. So if we go along here and strip it, and then we need to pull it up a little bit more. Just go in here with our spruce. And we'll have a little window. Okay, I think that means that aside from windows, our house no longer has any big gaping holes in it. This needs stripping. It is fully functional as a house. It just doesn't look very pretty yet on the inside. But we're gonna do the interior. And we're also gonna do a little front area in front of the house as well. Just a path and some things. A little campfire like I was talking about. We might need to move some of our chests and all of this stuff inside in order to like actually access this area to decorate it. But that's fine. Oh, look at that. That's looking cute. So far, so good. It's quite Christmassy, but not too much. It's just got like a hint of the red and the green, but the green isn't too greeny. It's like greeny blue. Shall we make a couple of candy canes though? We'll just get the rest of our white concrete out. I think I have plenty more. We could do one maybe over here. So we just build it up, and then this is a temporary block. Wait, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we do one more up? I want them to be fairly tall. And then remove temporary block. Is it too tall? No, that's good actually. That's perfect. And then we'll just have one on the other side as well, over where our chests and things are. It might go right over here somewhere. Should we put it here? Like I said, we'll definitely have to move all of our stuff. The red, and then get rid of the spare. Cute. That easily adds to the Christmas vibes. So I feel like this cabin, it could easily just be a log cabin, especially if the doorway was a color that wasn't red. It would just be a lot more of a wintry and not Christmassy vibe. But the candy canes definitely add a bit of festivity to it, which I like because it is December or almost December. Oh, that's not what I thought I was putting down there. I think we'll have a campfire outside. Still need to move everything, of course, but we can place that there. Okay, shall we have a little look around and see if we can see any sweet berries? Because I think that'd be really nice to have, but I don't want to go too far away or anything. Just in search of sweet berries. I think hopefully we can just find them nearby. I think when we went to the dark oak forest, we were in a regular spruce biome after this, so if we go in that direction, that might have sweet berries, because I feel like maybe the snowy, I don't know if the snowy spruce biome has the berries, but the regular spruce biome will. Oh, we can't get through here. So where is the regular spruce biome? Am I going the right way? Do I remember where the dark oak was? We definitely are not going that far though. Just going down the road a little bit. Or down the frozen river. Not gonna lie, I thought we'd already be here. But we're still in... Oh, I like these firefly bushes. We're still in snowy spruce. Was that it over there? There we go. Okay. Alright, where are you hiding the sweet berries from me? Minecraft? Oh, I think I see some. I saw a little bit of red. Oh, yes! Found them. There's heaps. Whoa, there's so many. Okay, love that. Okay, that'll be plenty. More than enough, but they are very festive and Christmassy to me. Just because they're red and green and everything. Make our way back to the frozen river and go home that way. I get very easily turned around in this biome, the snowy ones. Maybe because I'm not used to being in here or spending much time in these biomes for long. I've never lived in one. I mean, obviously for a long play, like right now I am, but in a long-term world, I've never lived in one. In the snow, oh, there's some more of these. We'll just get a couple of them. We don't need them all. Wait, am I even going the right way? I don't remember the lava pool. Uh-oh. I think we need to head southeast. So we are currently north, facing north. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Southeast is that way. Alrighty. Not me talking about how I get turned around in the snowy biomes as that's happening. At least the lava pool was a sort of point of difference for me to go, hold on. Just a second. I don't remember that. I think I see, yeah, our house is just in front of there. I recognize the mountain. Our diamond axe has held up very well through all of this chopping wood that we've been doing, but it is gonna break if we're not careful, if we have to chop much more. Okay, so sweet berries acquired. Let's plant a couple so that they have plenty of time to grow, because that's not quite as cute as its final form. Maybe we'll put one over here. One can go there. Okay, and then we need to get our shovel out. And I want to break a bit of the snow and make a nice little path. Just a cute little area in front of the house. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. And there goes the shovel before I've even managed to make the path. We can make a diamond shovel. A bit excessive, but we can do it because we've got plenty of diamonds. And I don't really need all the snow at this point either. Oh, there's more. It's fine. Alright, let's, obviously this is starting to interfere with what I want to do outside, so we do actually need to do the floor in here. So we'll dig this out, make a floor so that we can move our chest and all of our stuff into the house. And then we'll be able to finish the outside. And what should we make the floor out of? I'm tempted to use dark oak. I just don't know. I would love to use dark oak logs as well as the planks. But let's see. Oh, we do have a whole stack. We could also try growing a tree, but honestly, who knows if that'll work. plant it anyway. Hello, bunny. So cute. Alright, and in order to preserve the dark oak, some of it can be slabs. So we could make a bit of a pattern here if we wanted. I don't know. Is this going to be a bit too heavy on the logs? And I'm going to regret it and need more logs. But I really like the idea of a checkered pattern using the logs. I think it's very like cozy and homey. And definitely the vibe that we want for this house. I'm not even placing all of these the right way. I just realized the logs are all facing different directions. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's just how it is. Isn't this a cute little floor pattern for what we're doing here? I like it. Very cozy hearing the campfires crackle as well. The chimney and the campfire outside and everything. I don't know how audible that is to you guys, but I can definitely hear it. I do turn the sound up a bit for long plays, for everybody to be able to hear a little bit better. Okay, I almost want to do a little bit split level, so it goes down. Would that be crazy? Absolute crazy town. We could have a staircase going along here. And then this looks a bit off actually. Maybe the stairs need to continue the whole way along. And then a different floor down there. Ooh, that would be perfect for an enchanting setup, honestly. It's too bad that we don't have any of the stuff for that. But it would be so good. Alright, we need to dig out the walls and the floor along here. We're going to have to add in more blocks into the walls here, so more stone along this part. Actually, I'm going to collect all this dirt. And it's night. I was just thinking, because we've got this weird... Oh, I nearly fell in. We've got this weird little hole. So we could fill that in just a little bit more. Oh. Oh, our bed is in our inventory. Okay, let's see if we have some fun blocks to finish off the floor. We do have heaps of copper. Oh, but that all needs smelting. Okay, we're not doing that. Maybe some warped, and we've got a little bit of red concrete. We could make some more. Wait, that's andesite. We need it gravel. I swear I'm doing so much back and forth. This is the third time we've made concrete, and who knows how many times we've gone to chop spruce wood, honestly. I hope that it just helps provide variety. And that it's not annoying, because I like the variety of switching between building and resource collecting a little bit, honestly. I think it can be nice. Let's just wet that one. If you've made it this far... Oh, our berries have already grown. Good to see. But if you've made it this far, Oh, we haven't actually dug out this yet. I would love to know if you have any suggestions or things that you'd really like to see a long play of, like a particular biome, or it could be modded or vanilla, or any kind of house style or anything like that. Oh, okay, how should we do this? Should we line it with the red? Oh, we only have 2 left, so do we line it with the red on this side? No, I guess not. And then we just fill in the floor with these. Should we alternate? I'm trying to make like a fun pattern floor down here, but it could just turn out very weird, to be honest. Yeah, it might be weird. It's okay. But we're going to get the stone to fill in the walls as well. I've also been thinking sometime of trying a much longer long play. So quite a large build. And just seeing how it does, like how it performs with views and stuff. We definitely used to be in this great age with the YouTube algorithm where videos that were really long just performed so well, and that's not always the case anymore. They've definitely done a bit of a rebalance with it, but I've still seen some really long plays perform well, and I don't know if it's because people are actually watching the whole thing or if they're just falling asleep a few minutes into it or a couple of hours in and then the video's just running the whole time. But, you know, I'll take what I can get if people like it. If it helps people fall asleep, then that's also a good thing, you know? If this video helps you fall... No, I can't say that. I was gonna say if this video helped or helps you fall asleep, leave like some kind of emoji in the chat. In the comments, but if this video has helped you fall asleep, then you're not hearing what I'm saying right now because you're asleep. Either that or you're about to be asleep. In which case, hopefully you're not leaving any comments because you're going to be asleep. So that's the paradox. And in that case, I guess don't leave a sleep emoji if this video helped you fall asleep because you're going to be asleep. Oh, that's gonna intersect with the window. I don't know what to do about that, honestly. Maybe we just ignore the window. Who cares? I would just make the window shorter, I guess. This is the way to go about it. So I suppose we're doing a little, oh, that's not what I meant to do with the stairs. A little, what is it called? Mezzanine floor? Loft? A loft. That's the word I was after. And I probably don't have anything to put in the loft, so we might just ignore that it's there. Honestly, we don't have much to decorate with in general at all. We don't have any wool, so we can't really have paintings or a double bed or what else? Carpets, like anything. Oh, that tree grew. Well, that's nice now that we don't need the wood anymore. No, it's fine, but okay, spruce. And then we could have a little lantern. I want to put these firefly bushes out still. I think the fireflies will always be there if we bury it underground. Like that, and then the particles should happen. Oh yeah, here we go. Do you see? Here's one. There's a couple more. Yes. Okay, so we'll do that again over here. It's a good little trick. And then just because the plant is cute, maybe we'll just plant one here as well. We need to move all of our stuff inside next though. So we've got our 2 furnaces, we have a crafting table to put somewhere. This could be our workstation area. Where's the crafting table gonna go? Probably in the floor. Sure, why not? That'll do. And we'll have some decorative leaves. I'll put them on a shelf or something. Is this good for a shelf? Maybe. It needs some slabs either side, perhaps. And then, did we bring the stone cutter in? We did not. I want to put the stone cutter over there as well. Okay, so that's our kind of work area, and then we'll want chests somewhere. I guess I can line this wall. And then what goes over here? I don't know, maybe a couch? Just a little sofa? Could be made of warped wood. And we can have some signs for the arms of the sofa. Like one here and one over here. I'm glad we did this weird floor since we don't have carpet, because otherwise the floor would be very just brown. Even here I really would like to put a carpet down. We could have another couch or just a chair, I don't know. We'll need one more sign. And then from here, let's make a couple of chests because we need to offload our inventory and then get the rest of everything out of that chest as well. Do a couple in this corner. So this could be a wood chest. Everything wooden goes in here. And then we actually need some wood to make another chest. One here, and we'll have one up there. I'm just gonna dump everything in here for the moment. We don't really need to organize our inventory properly. It's probably not that interesting to watch. We can just kind of dump it all. Oh, or just leave it outside. No, I'm gonna come back for all that stuff. We don't litter here. Everything in the chest. Oh, I definitely want to make more flower pots, or at least one. We have enough bricks for one. Oh, there's 3 here as well. That's good. Oh, we have some light grey carpet. How did I even get that? And white, okay. Why do I not remember killing sheep? Or did we just shear them? We probably just sheared them? Shore them? What's the past participle of shear? Okay, that'll do. Oh, it's night. Okay, and then oh, we need at least one more chest. And then we could line the top with barrels. Oh, but if we use barrels, the chests won't open if they're above the chest. Okay, let's just make one more chest out of our 9 spruce. And everything goes in here. Oh, we have a leaf litter. That could be nice to use outside, although the snow kind of covers almost everything. Alright, we've got our flower pots, so I'll get a couple of flowers out for them. Does anything else? I guess we could put a dark oak sapling in one. So a poppy over here, a little sapling over there, and something here. Let's do something there. Oh, actually, dark oak. think I want these carpets to be over here more. Like that. There we go. Okay, this is looking cute. I like this. I think we're just about done actually. We just need to do a little more out here. Just around the campfire and everything. Okay. So I want to have a couple of logs that people can like sit on around the campfire. I really like doing that. It's very simple but cute, I think. So I guess we can use spruce for that. And we'll want one maybe over here, 3 wide. We break this. And then one over here, also 3 wide. Oh, no, it needs to be like that. And then we want a little bit of like something lining the path. So I guess we'll use leaves and fences. Just classic. Do we have any fences? We've only got 3. Let's do spruce. Oh, and we can also put some lanterns on top of them as well. We have plenty more iron. Yes, we do. We've got tons. Alright, and torches. We might need to get our coal out. Okay, torches. Lanterns. 11. We're not going to use that many, but it's fine. And then we just line the path a little bit. We'll do a little thing over here as well. Okay, how's that? There's the sun. I want the sun to... Wait, what direction is it going? Doesn't even look like it's going anywhere. Oh, it is going over there. Okay. I kind of wanted the sun to be shining on the building so I could have a good look at it because right now it's silhouetted a bit. But I think that this is cute. I think we're maybe done. Maybe. Again, if we had on the inside, we could have an enchanting setup there if we had it. Although actually I think as a workstation area that's kind of cute as well. We also have the loft upstairs, which again we don't really have anything for it, but that could also make a good enchanting setup or a good bedroom. But I think that we've done everything. I think that's it. Let's have another little look. Okay, the sun's still not in a very good place. We could just change the time of day. There we go, that's better. Okay, here we go. This is our little Christmas cottage. We're in free cam. If you hadn't noticed, this is my body. I'm not in creative mode, just free cam. But I think this turned out really cute. Again, it's very easy to replicate. I almost wish that I had time to build up a whole Christmas town. But alas, I don't think I will, especially not before kind of near Christmas time. Because as you might expect, nobody really wants to watch Christmas videos after Christmas. And I am going away for a little bit soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.